Okay, here we are back in Minecraft SkyBlock creative style world. What we did last time, if you remember, was we set up our automatic farming system, which is this big thing here, and the next thing we were planning on doing was expanding that to include a wheat farm. We've already got a wheat farm, to include cactuses and melons and all that other good stuff. So this is going to include a few more piston type things. So yeah, let's get on with that, I guess. So we've still got the old red power mods and all that installed. Still being creative and having a fly mode. Well, that's fine how it is. I was planning on changing that redstone stuff, but I think I'm just going to leave it, to be honest. First thing I want to do though is just check our items chest and see how we're doing for items. And that's getting pretty full actually, so that's kind of good, I guess. Plenty of seeds in there. So I think what we'll do is have our cactuses farm into that chest as well. So let's go ahead and build an area for our cactus farm. And I think we'll put this, let's see, where should we put this? We could put it in this gap here, 'cause it doesn't need to be that big really. Let's see, actually it could go at the end here. Let's do that, because it's going to be a completely automatic system. So let's just get some cobble and we'll start building our farm. Okay, that looks right, I think. So hopefully, the theory is, when these cactuses grow, they will get knocked off because there's a block next to them, which isn't allowed. Then they'll go down here into this system, and that should be it. So that should be our cactus farm done. We can't really test this unless we can place a cactus, which we can't. So we can't really test this until it just happens. So what we'll do is go up here to our chest, all of our filter system, and we'll put in cactus as an addition to that, and then after a while we'll come back and see if we've got any cactus. So there you go, there's our cactus farm, completely automated. It looks like our wheat's growing quite nicely, but I'll wait for it all to be done before we test it. So just got to make sure I stay away from that lever. Okay, so what's next? well, what's next is to destroy all this wheat, because we don't need any of this. Just wait for the noise. Ooh, that's a good noise. Okay, so let's actually just get rid of our wheat and seeds. I think I'll just throw it in here for the sake of it. Makes a good noise. Oops. Okay, that's infinite seeds. Don't want infinite seeds, really. I don't need infinite seeds. I probably will need infinite seeds soon. My spanner went in there, but that doesn't really matter. So they're going to go whizzing off. There you go. All that wheat. That's what it's going to look like once it's properly grown. Anyway, next thing then is the reed farm, I guess, which is pretty easy. That involves a bit of pistons and redstone and stuff too. So I think this again doesn't need to be that big, so we can build that just here maybe, I think, and then we can have it join onto the pipe system quite easily. I think we should probably sort out our lever here, because it's a bit of a in a dodgy place really. So I think what we can do actually is just make this platform ever so slightly wider here, so that it joins up. And now if I break this, the pistons are going to go off, aren't they? So what we need to do is put a temporary power source here so that the pistons don't go off. So let's just wait for this lag to subside, and I'll put just a lever here so that we don't get what I just said happening. So one lever. Okay, now if I break this, these shouldn't go off. Let's just try turning off this lever, and it looks like they stayed on, so that's good. So now we should be free to muck about with our redstone and levers for our heart's content. Okay, so what we're going to do is just make this, like I said, ever so slightly wider. So we'll just do this, and then we'll just fill this in. That looks odd. Better. And then we'll just do this in the keeping with our sort of style that we've got going on. Okay. Right, that's good. So then we can put our lever on here, just to make sure that we don't accidentally do it wrong. And then we can put our lever for the thingy, the other thing, the reed farm here. That will be a bit neater. Okay, so I think the best thing to do would be to come up from the other end. So let's just put our lever down. Let's see, where should we put our lever? Let's put our lever there. That looks fairly central. And then let's take some of our blue wire, and we'll just lay this all the way along, and just go down and around and under, and we can do this. There we go, and then that should work, and it hasn't accidentally powered anything, so that's good. So now we should be able to get rid of our other lever over here, our emergency lever. Good. And that block is no longer necessary. Okay, so that's good. Accidental farming catastrophe avoided. Looks like these are growing fairly unevenly, which is a bit weird, but I guess that's just how it happens. Let's just see if we have actually somehow managed to get ourselves any cactus yet. Nope. Wasn't really expecting it to, but anyway. Okay, so let's make a start on our reed farm. So this needs to be, all reeds need to be next to water, so I'm going to have trenches of water. And that's how we're going to collect our items. So let's see, we'll have a trench there, so we can't have it quite the full width, which is a bit annoying. Might actually be able to do it the other way. So if we say, yeah, let's do it the other way. So let's have a trench of, oh, hang on a minute, how best to do this, because the piping needs to be added. Let's not do it here actually, let's just do it out here. This is the farming area. Let's just build an extra thing over here, that'll be fine. So we can just build it on the edge of this.
I am who I say I am.
So these need to be powered. I don't really know how to do this again, so let's just get some repeaters. Okay, someone on the old comments said something complicated about... actually, let's test it the other side as well, because they haven't grown. Someone says something in the old comments about something complicated with torches. I didn't really know what they were talking about, so I ignored it. Just generally not a good way to do things, but seemed easier at the time. But I'm pretty sure you can power the top piston or the bottom piston, and it will actually power the one above. We're gonna have to get rid of that. I think we need to move the entire. Yeah, I'll have to move this whole thing over. So let's do this. Do this. Let's expand it one that way. And let's expand it 2 down. Oh, not typing. Good one. Expand. I need to move it 1 that way. Okay, that broke all of our reeds. Well, it looks like it went into the water. And all our pistons have buggered up as well. That's probably not worth it in the end. Might have been easier just to... Okay, what have these even done? They're like all facing down for some reason. Oh well. So let's get rid of these. And we'll replace one's the correct orientation. Come on, smash, 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 smash. Okay, so let's replace these. It's a little bit awkward because there's no actual surface. What was that? Probably just a zombie falling. Oh well, never mind. So let's see. Actually, we do need a line of cobble at the bottom to make it less likely. Oh, damn it! Forgot I had super pickaxe. To make it less likely for things to fall out. Should make it less likely for that to happen. So once this is done, we can go ahead and just sort of copy and paste it across with the old world edit, I think anyway. Hopefully. Anyway, let's see what powering this one repeater does. So let's grab our lever, and it will either power the one above or just that one. Okay, that just powers that one, so it must be the other way around. That if you power the top one, it'll also power the one below it. Is that right?